Hello everyone, I have another build for you all today, this time on Falconer. We're playing Blade Detonation Falconer, which is built around the Bladestorm part of the tree where they explode when they crash into each other, doing extra throwing damage. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the visuals of throwing out the fan of Bladestorms that explode. Um, it's very fun, very satisfying. We're using Smoke Bomb as our traversal, of course, for all the buffs it gives. We're using Dive Bomb as a support tool to apply Fizz Res Shred to the enemies, and the Net, of course, as well to apply debuffs, and then to buff ourselves with Huntress Advantage, and then Falcon Strikes as well to apply Falconer's Mark. Very strong for the more damage it gives there. Our defense is a bit of an issue on occasion, as you can see. But it's not too bad, and we are at 500 corruption, doing pretty good damage, if I do say so myself. Let's do a boss real quick. Yeah, on bosses, of course, we Smoke Bomb on the enemy, we use Dive Bomb to apply the Shred, we Net to give ourselves the buffs, and we use Falcon Strikes to apply Falconer's Mark, giving us a lot more damage on our hits. It's very, very good. Very, very good. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm having quite a lot of fun with this build, which is why I'm making a video on it. And there's the boss down. Here comes the Harbinger, of course. It is rather involved. We are using every single one of our buttons, which is, of course, a downside for some people, of course, but... And I usually prefer to have at least one of my skills be automatically used, but this build requires that we use all of them. Or like, it doesn't require to use all of them, but it's like, none of the skills are automatically activated by themselves, is what I'm trying to say. We have to push all of the buttons ourselves. So basically, how we have them spec'd, Bladestorm, of course, into the Blade Detonation tree where they explode when they crash into each other. They also, throw out Caltrops whenever they explode. And then of course, the very important mana recovery node as well. If we're in the explosion, you can see we're not getting mana back because we're not in the explosions, but now, because we are in the explosions, we are getting that chunk of mana back. It's very important. Very, very important. More damage here, more damage, less cost here. Area is very important with this area node and this relic that gives us extra area as well. Again, we can throw them all at max range and then they'll explode immediately. If you don't have enough area, they won't explode because they won't be colliding. So it's important to have the extra area, and the area, of course, helps with the clear as well. Shadow Daggers here, very good. We apply Shadow Daggers very quickly, which is, just extra damage on top of our damage. Armor Shred here, Cost Reduction here, and then this node, of course, to throw them all out at the same time. If you are struggling with mana, you don't want this, but of course, once you have your mana affixes, you definitely want this. It is integral for the DPS of the build. Smoke Bomb, as we said, we spec at Traversal. We gain Silver Shroud, we gain Cleanse, or we cleanse ailments. Dusk Shrouds, of course, very good. And then Smoke Blades for the huge flat damage buff. And then the Shadows. Shadows don't do anything for us really at base, but it does synergize with Dive Bomb over here, where we have it, where Dive Bomb creates Shadow Falcons that dive on our shadows. That give us Dusk Shrouds, and then if the shadows are in the Smoke Bomb, which they are because Smoke Bomb is making them, then they dive again, giving us more Dusk Shrouds and applying more physical resistance Shred as well. Dive Bomb also gives us Crimson Shrouds and extends the duration of Smoke Bomb, which is nice. So that's Dive Bomb Net. We have net spect to give us the Huntress's advantage, of course, very strong, and then we gain attack speed. Well, we have that buff as well. We also have it apply frailty and make it so the enemies can't dodge or avoid crits, which is very, very nice. And then we also have it throw caltrops and increase the area of caltrops. Again, we have a lot of caltrops coming in from our blade detonations, so the extra area is quite nice there. We have it spec'd here to throw 3 nets instead of the 1. We throw 3 net traps instead of just the 1 net. Again, if you're struggling with mana, if you don't have your mana affixes, don't go into this yet. But it's nice to have for the when you have your mana under control. We spec it over here to apply chill. I don't have chill anywhere else in the build, so even though it adds the cooldown, we have it apply chill. And then because we have cooldown reduction on belt and boots, and then this node here, the cooldown is 6.1 seconds, which the buff duration, the buff of Huntress Advantage is 6 seconds. So the cooldown is basically negligible, which is nice. And the chill is quite nice. Falconry, we have it spec'd, of course, for Falconer's Mark, very strong, more damage to marked targets, and again, this applies mark on every single one of those hits. So we have it apply more hits here and here, and then the kill threshold, of course, is very nice as well. We have Falconer's Mark give us attack speed, very good, and then also we have the Falcon have a chance to apply the mark on other hits on his basic attacks as well. And then we have it throw these feather knives, mostly to proc extra marks, and then the cooldown reduction on the feather knives as well. So that's our skills. Passive tree, pretty standard rogue tree, of course. Attack speed, less damage taken while moving, and increased damage per move speed and dual wielding, of course. Falconry, more damage with haste, and we always have haste thanks to this node here. And then endurance threshold. This is very nice. This is a very nice node for survivability. Mana regen here and mana gain on dodge is very good. Throwing damage, throwing damage and attack speed, and then throwing damage. Very nice. Dex and armor, and then more armor. And then when the Falcon hits enemies, we also gain extra armor as well. Crit chance, crit multi, very good. Health gain on crit. This is how we sustain. This is our only sustain, because we are using Peak of the Mountain where we can't leech, and then we can't leech from the Zinthara's Conundrum as well. No leech, no regen there. So this is our only sustain, is health gain on crit. Obviously, if you don't have this node, if you can't crit all the time yet, don't wear this because you need to sustain somehow. But this is top priority for sure. Glancing blow, and then doubled if not hit recently, very good. And then the more damage against slowed enemies as well. And then this node here, very, very good defensively, less damage taken while moving, also more move speed, very nice. In the Blade Dancer, we take this node for the glancing blow, and for the physical resistance shred, the dex is nice, or the physical resistance, not the shred. There's no shred. Physical resistance for us, and then the dex is nice as well. Here for the move speed, mostly, and then some extra flat damage as well. With my leftover, like 12 points or whatever, I'm probably just filling in these nodes, and this node probably for extra health and mana as well, and maybe the armor nodes as well. Gear. Again, we talked about Peak of the Mountain and Zinthara's Conundrum. These two combined, obviously we can't leech, but we don't need to leech if we just keep critting. Obviously a ton of crit chance here, combined with Trader's Tongue flat crit means we cap crit extremely easily. Very, very easy to cap crit with that combo. Zinthara's also gives us a rather impactful, more physical damage multiplier while at full health. Again, we are sustaining via health on crits, so that losing the leech doesn't impact us too much. We talked about Trader's Tongue, flat crit, very good. Also +2 dex skills. Velison's Jaw, +4 dex skills, and then a ton of penetration and some nice move speed and dex as well. Extremely strong. Also some flat crit on the implicit item. Very, very good. This is our primordial for very good reason. Body armor, we use the throwing body armor for +2 skills. We have a ton of plus skills with this build, which is very nice. Also, it gives us all resist and extra area, which is very nice as well. Laracas, of course, extra crit modifier or crit multiplier for throwing. Very, very good. Razorfall +2 to skills and extra move speed before Razorfall, especially while leveling. Recommend Foot of the Mountain for reducing our costs while you're standing still, and for the extra endurance as well. It's very, very nice. For the rings, I'm using the crab ring. I like the crab ring for the swiftness, for the armor, for the all stats. If you don't want to use crab ring, if you want to keep your evade, you can use Oseron. You could use whatever else you can come up with. That's good. There are other options. I like the crab ring. I use the crab ring. Heirloom of Last Nomad as well to help shore up our resistances is what I enjoy. Also some extra bonus health as well. We talked about this a little bit, but this, +2 to skills, extra area as well, and a little bit extra damage. Very, very nice. Very, very nice relic. Belt, Brewmaster's Buckle. Very defensive, gives us quite a bit of endurance, extra vitality as well, and then when we drink our potion, our endurance threshold goes up. And it's very nice. I really enjoy the ability to drink your potions before you get hit to gain extra defense for when the hit actually hits you. I really enjoy that that playstyle that Brewmaster Buckle enables. In terms of the affixes, the absolutely required affixes, the throwing damage and throwing attack mana cost reduction, very much required. You cannot play this build without those. Because you just run out of mana, right? You just run out of mana super quickly. So you very much need these. If you again, you can use Foot of the Mountain to help, but you still run out of mana quite quickly. So you at least want a bit to help sustain. Speaking of mana sustain, we talked about it a little bit, but again, you don't want to spec into this node until you have your mana sustain put together, until you can sustain this node, and this node as well. Just keep it unspec'd until you have your mana together. My idols are not super optimized. Again, they're just helping resistances right now. Excuse me. Our idol altar is the Carcinized Altar for the extra flat armor. Early game, again, when you're getting your mana together still, you can use the Spire Altar for the extra flat mana as well. It's quite nice in the early game. Blessings. Most of my blessings are resistances right now. Again, making sure I have my resistances put together. But the mana blessing is, of course, very helpful. Very, very helpful. Because I have my resistances put together without the all resist blessing, I can use the crit avoidance blessing to solve that as well. I think that's pretty much it. But again, I really enjoy this build. I think it's super fun. I think it's very, very fun, and I hope you do as well. I hope you are still enjoying Last Epoch Season 4. I know I am very, very much. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate you all very, very much. Hope you have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever time zone you happen to fall within. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.